let's talk about character development. In this video, let me focus on being direct, giving you actual advice. No vague information here that won't really help you. Let's get to it. The first part is always going to be on you. Who is your character? And you're going to find out during character creation, or you're going to come up with this during character creation. If nothing else, you should come up with an idea that you can write down in 1 or 2 sentences, not a backstory, but just something about the character and who they are. In this video, we're really going to focus on how you do character development during gameplay. Character development in gameplay comes through roleplay. And the method that I will teach you about character development in gameplay is one that can go really smoothly and really quickly. So in a short period of time, you can develop a character. This process will get you to focus a little bit on character development really early, and then from there, you can just role play the character because you know who they are. If there's any further development, it's not something you have to actually focus on. You'll know who the character is, and you can start having fun. And you could do that within 1 or 2 sessions. How can you develop a character that quickly in 1 or 2 sessions? Well, let me make it clear. I'm not talking about you fully develop the character in every way, but you've developed the character enough that you can just focus on role play instead of character development because you have an idea, a good idea of who the character is within 1 or 2 sessions. How do we achieve that in 1 or 2 sessions? Well, let's focus on interaction, dialogue in the game. When you start a new character, every word they speak, every interaction they have is really important for you to focus on. The questions that your character receives and how they answer them and how you really start structuring how they think, that can happen really quickly. We are going to put a deep focus on early interaction, dialogue between your character and non-player characters or your character and other characters. Every question during that dialogue, every word spoken is important to finding out who the character is. Imagine that you are learning to cook, and we're doing a dish. But are you only learning to do that one dish? No, there will be techniques in that dish that are going to carry over to other dishes. This is the same with in-game dialogue. The answer to one question will be the answer to a lot of questions, or you can assume answers from that answer to a lot of questions, meaning there's a whole lot being learned about who the character is of every question asked and even every statement made. Because, from that statement, you can assume they think that, but there's so many other things you could assume they think as well. And this is all about, developing the character early. Now wait, is it that easy? No. That 1 or 2 sentences about who the character is, that has to carry into the game right away, and it has to be a center point that you bring to every conversation the character is having. You won't naturally stop and just think, what would the character say? You won't do that in most cases. You have to create that habit by artificially forcing it. So when you go into that early dialogue, you have to remember what that 1 or 2 sentences says, and then you have to apply that and say, hey, what would the character say to this? So every answer has to be something that you think out in gameplay. If you don't bring that 1 or 2 sentences that you prepared beforehand into the gameplay, you'll just end up playing you. You'll play you the fighter, you the cleric, you the wizard, and you won't really do much development of a character. And if you really don't try to develop a character, you can end up not developing a character at all, or in some cases I've seen people take months to develop a character when, hey, you can do it in 1 or 2 sessions under the way I'm advising you to do it. Yeah, it takes a little bit of effort, but it's only like 1 or 2 sessions of really focusing on this, and then you'll be way more comfortable and be able to play the game moving forward without this hassle of who is the character. I see a lot of character development videos out there where the people in the videos, they're vague. They're not direct. They don't really tell you directly what to do. They're giving you some vague opinion about what you might want to do, what you should do, and you walk away from it, I don't know, maybe not learning much. I want to give you, the details on what to exactly do in the game so you can achieve what I'm talking about. You can try to figure out what the other people are saying, or you can just follow my directions, which are very direct. Anyway, for now, take care. You know what you can do? You can hit the like button. You can share the video. Oh, and there's another button you can press. That one that lets you subscribe to my channel for more content. Oh yeah, there's that bell thing. You can press that so you know when I've uploaded a new video right away.